What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Checking in, coming through on the other end. It's Alpha Kingdom and Dr. BOA coming to spit some fire, slick game like we always do on Friday nights, you feel me? OG, LDA will be in a second. I'm opening this up saying who I need to say what's up to before I play this introduction. I gotta make sure a few players in here to hear it. And I do mean players. So players we know, y'all. Let me see. Make sure I'm all good. My iPad charged fast today. That's what's up. All right, when you come in, check in. Dr. BOA, you ain't on over there yet? You still?
Yeah, we good, man. We good. I'm about to blast off right now, man.
Okay.
Trying to pull your screen up too, man.
Yeah, we don't have to do an action. Perfect. Now I'm in the road too. King Solomon, what up? Dwayne Jones, what up? Jamonte, what up? I'm perfect now. I'm on the road too. And just blaze away. They already know. They already know, man. Couple more people check in and then we'll start the show. Let me pull up. It's the mob, baby. You already know King Solomon. Okay. Who the next person that's gonna say something? The Warrior.
Oh man.
The Warrior.
The mob, baby.
My baby. So look, so today, man, for one, I'm disappointed in y'all cats, man, because my man King Ray Ray, I don't know if y'all know him, but he put together some fire that's like some of the most fire shit I ever heard in this top tier boss game that y'all missing out on because y'all trying to find Aisha Curry blogs and shit. Y'all need to get the boss game. So we gonna premiere it maybe for some pretty face posse. What's up, fellas? What's good, Ronald James? Yeah, man. So it's funny to me. I was talking to Dr. BOA earlier how like I feel everybody think they a red pill genius, right? Because they felt lightning in the bottle. They figured this out with this Aisha Curry thing. Like I don't know, it was kind of crazy to me, but I'm a, um I'm gonna do y'all a favor just cause y'all in here early. I'm gonna play a Patreon drop that I ain't even dropped on Patreon yet. You feel me? So I'm gonna premiere it right now, and then after that we gonna chop this game. All right, so let me cue it up. This is how I felt, man. This is earlier. This is called Wake the Fuck Up. That's LDA, boot.
This is Banks, just for music.
This what y'all be doing with the ladies. You listening to this. It's all about you. Y'all want to know what a girl wants and what she needs? The Aisha Curry shit. I hope y'all niggas understand this shit now, fam. Now y'all like, why do it take go public and say some shit for y'all motherfuckers to understand this shit. Actually, I'm pissed off now. I wasn't even pissed off when I was playing the song. When I'm pissed off, it's some bad hoes right here. Close switch. Hey. It take for some famous fucking lady to say what she said for y'all motherfuckers to get this shit, man. These man, what a girl wants, man. All this fucking shit, that shit do not fucking matter, man. You know what? I wasn't even tripping at first, and I'm just thinking like now it's like, oh, we get it now. Y'all get it now. I've been preaching this shit for a fucking year, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, Ivy King, it's just the ones you know. It's just the third rest. It's just the Instagram. No. Aisha Curry, perfect fucking wife, cook, clean, virgin. It don't fucking matter. Y'all motherfuckers make me sick with this shit. Oh, why y'all make excuses for hoes, man? Why? Shit is what it is, man. Fucking shit is what it is, man. And you wonder why I got these hats on because I got lumberjack. I got the boots on that's the same as this hat. You fucking wondering. Shit. Bro, all fucking women are insecure, nigga. Brothers, kings, all of them, fam. That shit pisses me off. I say this shit. I got 600 fucking videos down there. I've been saying this shit since the first one. Now all it takes is for a famous bitch to make a fucking thing. Now it's like, oh, he's right. AMS is right. They're all sluts. Yeah. Fucking have sex, free food, and have somebody to fucking share your secrets with, nigga. Those are the only benefits. Would you call those benefits? You can do that same shit with your sister or your mama besides the sex part. See what I'm saying? Now it's like, oh yeah. Nigga, it's been that way. She not no fucking special case. That's just the way it is, man. They're all insecure, and the ones who are very confident, that's the point that I wanted to make. Very confident, insecure women, they do that shit to catch a man. Even fucking feminists, when they find the woman that they want, when they find the man that they want, they gonna change all that fucking shit up. Y'all niggas wake up, man. Preaching to the fucking choir. I've been doing this shit for a year. Y'all don't fucking listen. Now this fucking bitch come on here and make this shit. Now y'all, oh. Some weird ass shit, nigga. You think I'm saying this shit? AMS is saying this shit? Fucking LaCar it is. Understand female nature. Use it to your advantage. All women are fucking insecure, nigga. Even the ones who say they bad bitches and all that shit. Watch. In Canada, they already did it. Watch when they take the likes off the fucking Instagram shit and how many fucking followers they got. Watch how their hearts be broke. Nigga, that's why they do this shit. That's the reason why. That's how I feel. Now, how you feel, Dr. BOA?
Yo, man, it's about to be a lot of broads, man, needing alternative methods of validation, man. And they ain't nowhere to get it. They're going to go crazy, man. But I'm going to tell you, there's no better time than to be a player with a little bit of game, man, because the validation that they get that gives them the confidence to interact with you the way they do online now, that shit is going to be stripped from them. So they're going to be broken back down to the very least compound. And so if you got a little bit of game about yourself, man, and a little bit of game, it's finna be easy pickings out here, man. Easy pickings out here. Because they need that validation daily. That's why they got 1,000 pictures on their fucking profile. That's why, man, listen, I was talking to a chick once, man. I said, shit, Shawty, how many pictures you got of yourself? Because literally, she sent me probably fucking 150. I was like, shit, how many pictures you got, Shawty? Bro, she was sending me, she gave me a timeline of pictures, nigga, from the time she was fucking like 25 to the time she was like 28. And you know, that's 3 years of pictures, nigga. She's, man, listen. I said, how many pictures you got of yourself, man? The bitch told me she got at least 10,000, bro. At least 10,000. Like, bitch, man, I'm fly as shit. I don't want to look at myself 10,000 times. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's finna get crazy out here. So that validation, that instant validation they get, man, they're gonna have to get out here in the real world, man, and try to get that validation. Homies, I'm telling you, if you ain't taking red pill, you sitting there looking at that medicine ball with red pills in, you better stop popping them motherfuckers, man. It's about to get grave out here.
It's gonna be a mortgage if you got the right mindset, man. For it, you gotta prepare, man. You gotta take these gems, man, and quit. Shout out to Stefan for the super chat. He said 100. Little bro in the house. Yeah, man. Look at Steph. Look at Steph right now. See, he listen to shit the same way y'all do, but he applied it to his life, and he learned it enough to teach it, and he's winning now. See, so just because y'all niggas learn it, don't mean y'all know it. Y'all don't know it until y'all do it, fam. That's when you know it. You don't know it just when you learn it, nigga. You gotta go try it. You feel me? That's somebody else's story that they put in there that you picked up, nigga. You gotta apply your own swagger to that shit. Golden Child, what's good, fam? You did?
Preach it, man. Preach it.
Yeah,
Talk
man.
to him, man.
How you feel about all these new geniuses now, all these red pill geniuses? Because baby girl broke it down. Now everybody's a genius.
Well, man, I mean, you know, I really think, man, everybody niggas just jumping on it, man. You know, I think, you know, a lot of cats, man, just, you know, if it had something to speak on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's obvious. I don't think anybody really, you know, I don't know. There may be some niggas that were still sleeping on that shit, man. I don't know about these niggas, man. I don't know. To be honest with you,
I'm glad it was happened to be her though, because if it was like somebody who wiped away them strippers, it wouldn't have held no weight. It'd have been like, oh, yep, her too, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
She ain't even all that raw to me, to be honest. Like, you know, like
yeah. I mean, she's straight. She all right, man. You know what I'm saying? She all right. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That picture I got her up, man, like she cleans up well, man, depending on who does her makeup, I guess. And then the picture I got up of it is black and white too. So, you know, a bitch can kill all her imperfections when you put it in black and white. Yeah. So I mean, she kind of chubby in the face and shit, man. And I mean, she's straight, man. She all right. I seen better. I touched better. I cut better.
Dudes be out here blue pill. Yeah, they still be out here blue pill. They just pretending to be red pill for this week. That's what somebody told me. BOA, they said, man, and next week they'll be back to center. Somebody told me that earlier.
Man, you know, the real deal is this, man. It's funny how cats speak on something and they take it as an opportunity to present themselves as the type of men that have supreme understanding about certain shit, man. And in reality, man, it ain't that type of understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that type of understanding about shit. I feel like this, man. After the first two people speak on it, man, then shit. You know, shit. Everybody else really, man. I mean, what else you gonna say new? I feel like if you're not gonna, if once you hear somebody talk about it, if you're not gonna say something new, then you just need to leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't need to come back out and, you know, just keep repeating shit that's already been said. But you know, we in a space where, man, everybody feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna say it many times I want to say it, and whoever don't like it can, you know, shit, take it however they want to take it, man. But I heard a lot of cats speaking on it, man, and you know, I ain't hear a whole bunch of new stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna speak on something, I try to make sure that my angle is an original angle, man. You know, I try to make sure that, because we should all have original perspectives on shit. You know, like the way you just went in about it, man. I ain't heard nobody else say that, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, why it took this for you? I ain't never heard it. Niggas is just really thinking about the broad. Everybody just speaking on the broad. Me, myself, man, I mean, I tried to give a different angle, man, on, you know, there's no need to tear the woman down. She's being a woman. And I'm going to tell you, every man you hear tearing the woman down about being that way, man, that's how you know, man, niggas ain't red pill. They ain't got no experience with these bras, man. Like if you look at that chick and say, man, oh, she's wrong. You know, she's supposed to be the good one. Hey, man, get your motherfucking Naywalk unicorn pixie dust believing in ass on out of here, man. We don't get down with that. This shit is just normal. You know, like this shit is normal. Like the homie said, man, we've been speaking on this shit for forever now, man.
Yeah. Now
So, you know, now all of a sudden, man, you know. But I'm gonna tell you, man, a lot of these boys heartbroken, man. They're like, man, damn. If Aisha can't be the one, then damn it. There is no hope for us all. You know what I'm saying? That's how they feel.
I still love Claire Huxtables. I took her to the grave. I got her soul still.
Yeah. Claire's the truth, man. Claire's the truth, no doubt.
You see why Cliff put all them babies in her shit. You know, he wasn't stupid. He was like, fuck it. You already know that nigga was that type of cat anyway. Bill Cosby was a smart cat, man. Some cats only know about him from the Cosby Show. He was a deep brother, man.
Man, let me tell you something. I was looking at a Jet magazine. I know you know about this shit because a lot of them Jet centerfold, man, used to come out. Jet Beauty of the Week used to come out of California.
Jet Beauty of the Weeks.
Yeah. So, man, I was looking at that shit one year, man. I never forget it, man. And, you know, Bill Cosby, man, nobody would have thought this. You know, they used to rank the highest paid entertainers, man. And that boy, I think Michael Jackson made 60 million. And this when Michael Jackson was popping. He made 60 million. Prince made 40 million. Man, Bill made 100 million by a motherfucking self. Yeah. Nigga made as much as both of them niggas combined. Because we talking about Bill Cosby. He had too much power, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, man, at the age where they was expecting him to go sit the fuck down somewhere, he said, nah, I ain't gonna sit down, man. I still got money. I still got power. Now let me make a difference out here and make some change. They were like, oh no, nigga, we finna sit your old ass down. And they sat him the fuck down too, man. You know what I'm saying? They succeeded in sitting him down. Sat him down quick too. You know what I'm saying? Didn't take him long.
Hey, you see what they do? He was doing that little dance and shit, going to the courts, doing his little
yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, because really, man, he really thought, man, that a man of his caliber, man, you know, wouldn't be treated the way he was. But when they see you trying to make a real difference, man, they're gonna shut that shit down, man. You can make a difference in your little neck of the woods, but if you trying to make a national difference, man, hell no, they're not gonna let that shit fly.
No, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to homie Bill Cosby, man.
Shout out to Bill Cosby. I want these cats to hear this Concord joint, man. And I want to hear it too, man. It's Flames. You ready to pop that, or you want to wait? This Flames. I'm telling y'all niggas.
What you mean, that Concord joint?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let me go ahead and blast off on that joint right quick, man.
Y'all check this shit out. This is how you supposed to feel right here. Now, I want you to push reset on everything in your brain and then listen to this. So just push reset right now. And then Dr. BOA gonna insert this into your system. Because if it ain't like this, man, it's weird to me.
All right, let's rock with it.
Y'all just put the fire sign just cuz, man. Watch this. Y'all think I'm gassing. Watch this, man. This is fire shit. Roll one while I'm doing it. Ooh, shit. You want me to just pop it off?
What? Y'all don't hear it, man?
Oh, nuh-uh.
Oh, y'all can't hear it?
No.
Man, I'm listening like a motherfucker. Yo, I'm sitting listening like a motherfucker, man. I thought
Hey man, it's raw game.
yo,
Here we go right
yo,
here.
that motherfucker got like a minute and a half in, man. I'm thinking y'all vibing with it, man.
That's hella
Yeah. Go ahead, pop it on off, man. I'm thinking y'all vibing with that shit, man.
Watch this, niggas. You think I'm gassing? Watch this.
Hey, what it is, man? It's your homie King Ray Ray. I appreciate y'all stopping.
That's hilarious.
Also, I appreciate all y'all subbing to the channel, liking the content, commenting in the comment section. What I want to talk to y'all about today, man, is taking your time with these hoes. You understand? You got to take your time with these hoes, man. Now, what do I mean by that? Of course, we know that we ain't gonna be jumping through no hoops and stepping and fetching and kowtowing for these bros. We know that. But I mean, beyond that, man, you got to take your time with a bro. You can't allow the time that she finally can't resist you to be the time that you decide is the best time for you to go ahead and touch her body. Because just because she wants it in that way doesn't mean you should give it to her. See, I got a little bra right now, man, that ain't never laid a finger on. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never touched the bra. Never got no brain from her. You understand? Never even played in that little kid. But I will say this to you. She's head over heels in lust. You understand? Can't wait for me to touch her. Can't wait to just see what my touch feels like. You see, I'm cold with this shit. I starve them out on my touch because I know they're going to want it. From the sound of my voice and the way that my words massage her body, massage her
Come on, preach, nigga.
massage her spirit. She can't do nothing but develop a strong lust for you. You understand what I'm saying? So I say this to you, man. I'm going to wait until I'm ready. You know why? Because I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time seeing just how hot and bothered, just how horny I can get her. Can I get her to the point where her desire for me causes her not to be able to make it all the way through her day without going and taking a break so she can masturbate and get one off? Because she can't wait for me to get her off. But she can't wait to get one off on me. This is master's level interaction with females, man. This ain't beginner stuff. There's some beginner stuff out there, but this ain't it, man. But you got to take your time with these bros, man. I mean, you literally got to take your time with them. You can't never be pressed. Even when you ain't pressing, you still can't be pressed. You see, there's a situation where you ain't got to be pressing, but you can still be pressed. And the very moment she says yes, you say, okay. Nah, the very moment she says yes, I say, well, no, let's hold off, shop. Let's go do this. See, I got a lot of fun shit that I can do with a broad man where just spending that time with me gonna make her want me more. And I know some beta male that John out there is probably gonna say, well, eventually she gonna get up with somebody else. She might. But all he gonna be is a fill-in, man, till she can get it from me. You gotta understand this. When you got a soul, when you jump in her mind and dive into her heart, she can get somebody else that body. But it ain't gonna be the completion that she needs. It's just gonna be a nut. I'm perfectly okay with her getting a nut from somebody else. I don't care about that. Cause she ain't my old lady. I ain't got no old lady. So I play by the same rules with all these bros. And if you ain't taking your time, man, you ain't taking your time just to be playing a game. You taking your time to show this bro that she never knows when she's gonna get the thing that she desires so much from you. Why? Because you control it. You control the dynamic that determines when it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, how often it's gonna happen, and how long it's gonna go on for. And I know a lot of you men don't have that type of control when you deal with these women. You think you just because you get in there and beat her back out, you think that's the ultimate level of conquering her. It ain't, man. The ultimate level of conquering her is always having her waiting for you to beat her back out. Even before you beat her back out. See, I got a woman that desires me more now and I ain't never touched her. Then you probably got a woman that desires you and you done went ball to the wall, man, and beat the brakes off her in the best way you could. And she still don't desire you like this chick desires me. And this has been a pattern of my life. I've always had a chick who desires me more than she ever desires anything of her life. And ain't never touched. Because I believe in the true essence of control. And the true essence of control is controlling a woman's emotions. You see, you ain't got to avoid her love if you control her emotions. You can keep her love at bay because you control her emotions.
Everything.
How do you control her emotions? With simple actions, with triggers. I call it being the trigger man. You got to be the trigger man when it comes to dealing with your bro. And so you got to know all the triggers that cause her to respond in any emotional manner that you want her to. And how do you do that? Like I said before, take your time. You can't be so caught up in getting her sex that you forget to conquer her. Because I'm going to tell you, man, you can't conquer a woman's body without conquering her mind. You can have sex with her. You can have a blast with her. She can have a great, amazing sexual experience with you. But I'm talking about conquering. See, the boys call it conquering. I ain't worried about no imprint. I guess every woman that I've been with, man, was my imprint. I guess I rewrote the imprint on them all. Because I conquers women, man. I conquer them and hold on to them until I don't want them no more. And then let me tell you what happened when I don't want them no more. They go all out with the next cat. He thinking he got himself a loving woman. Now, man, she's doing everything in her power to try to recruit some of that energy. That shit lost when I let go alone. This is about energy, man. You can read any book you want to. You can listen to any game you want to. But until you master the transference of energy, then you're going to be light years behind the game, and you ain't going to be able to dominate and conquer anything. You understand what I'm saying?
Why?
That's the reality of the situation, man. I wouldn't make this up to you. So I say this to say this, man, before I get on out of here, man. The goal is to conquer a world, man. We're conquerors, man. We don't just go in and party in the land. We go in and conquer the land. We want the land for ourselves. And that's the same approach you gotta have with women. The reason why men go through terrible divorces is because they didn't conquer their woman. The reason why men out here, man, getting cheated on, man, with their best friends by their problems, they didn't conquer their woman. Women want to be conquered. And maybe your homie didn't conquer her either. But guess what? He treated her more like a conqueror than you did. So conquering is the name of the game when it comes to these females, man. And that's word up from your own King Ray. I'm going to get on out of here, man. I'm going to shout at y'all in a minute.
Look how saucy that was. Go on. Shout out to Mark Mr. Jackson for the super chat. Preach, BOA.
Yo, man, I ain't get a chance to. This is my first time listening to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Listening to it like just from a listener perspective. I listened to it before I upload it to make sure it's straight the way I want it to be.
Yeah.
Sound quality and shit, but as far as listening to the chop up, man, that's my first time hearing it, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know who that nigga is. That boy King Ray, that motherfucker raw, man. I gotta meet that nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get him on the show, man. Yeah, man. We gotta get that boy on the show, man.
Somehow.
Manimal Planet, man. I see you in the joint.
Manimal Planet, what's going? That was heavy hitting. That's saucy. LDA in the house. We could just premiere drops and it's fire. That y'all can still learn from it, even though we own here.
For sure.
LDA, what up, big bro?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
What's popping, man? What's popping?
What's going on, BOA? Excuse my tardiness. Had to put a foot in one of my son's butt.
Hey, man, shit. My toes just healing from ass kicking a couple of weeks ago, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I damn near broke my toe, man, putting it off in his ass.
Yeah.
So believe me, I know, bro.
Gotta do it.
For sure.
Gotta do it. Want to go everywhere, but don't want to get their work done. I don't play that. Not with my name.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So what's
going on? Spoil the child, man.
Right. So so what's going on, family? Everybody in the chat room. Got the esteemed brothers that are already, I know they already chopped up enough game to stop right now.
You ain't gonna stop because you just clapped.
And you just rhyme right there.
Oh, you know it.
What's going on, man? I'm not sure. I've seen the topic, but I'm not sure what you guys were y'all talking points.
Well, we were just talking about conquering bras just now.
So
Uh-oh. Slow motion.
conquering bronze. Okay. Conquering women, right?
You want to do water, Lawrence? Yeah, there you go.
Oh boy, conquering women.
Yeah,
Okay.
conquering women, man, conquering women.
Man, it's funny that you bring that up. It's been in my family for years, and I'm not talking about generational. To see them have multiple women, one woman coming in the door and another one going out the back door, and it's like once when you realize what you're seeing, that it's second nature because all my cousins, my older cousins, and family members did it, and everybody was okay with it. They knew this was how men were. So for a man to conquer, I don't know if you guys talked about this talking point, but I like to conquer a woman in her mind first. Once I conquer her in her mind, I got her. She is now my plaything. Now I can say and do things that she wouldn't do with the other guy. So I love conquering women. Matter of fact, it's a joy because I like to do the mental gymnastics on them.
He says
you know what I mean? It's a joy because they're not used to being with a man who dominates them. They're used to men who's catering to them.
Said, just put my girl on ice for a week for disrespecting me. Good. You know what though? When you, I just told a cat that when you really level up. Shout out to Zaza for Super Cat Church. When you really level up, you don't count the day.
You know what's interesting? I just thought of a scripture when you said that. I know it says, "I discipline those I love,"
Thanks.
and you got to discipline women and put them in check. If not, she's gonna check you.
Yeah.
And that cannot be a part of what we talk about here over in the manosphere and with being alphas. I can't tolerate it. You gotta put them on ice.
He said that's like,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go.
No, I'm just saying you gotta put them on ice. I just put one on ice today. She don't want to act right. Some situation. I'm invisible right now. I'm mysterious. She don't even know where I'm at. When she get that act right correct, she gonna come back around. This is how we run. Now you know it. Either you with it or you gotta leave. Plain and simple. Women love that. That makes their panties wet. I'm driving, man. Let me calm down. But it's for real. I don't know why these guys don't get it, man. We say the same. We give multiple ways to say the same thing, that you need to be a man. You need to let your balls hang down low.
They said turn your mic up, Lawrence.
I think he in the whip, man. So you know, y'all gotta give him a
car,
minute till you get to his stable mic, man. Y'all gotta give him a minute.
But can you hear me now? It's better?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, but definitely, man. You gotta let your balls hang down low.
See, this is the thing, man. We can hear you, but it may not be, you know, at the exact decibel that niggas want to hear. Hey, man, but you know, this is game, man. You know, until he get to his regular mic, you know. I mean, I can hear him. You can hear what he's saying. You know, if you, we just got to listen. We got to bear with it right now, man. You know what I'm saying? It's no big deal. It's not like, you know, it's not like you're breaking up, man. So we just got to bear with him right now.
I'm 3 X's away.
So you know, let's keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
So yeah, you guys gotta let your balls hang down low. You gotta conquer a woman. It should give you a thrill. You should have her doing stuff around your house, cooking, cleaning, sweeping up, folding clothes. I just don't get it, man. They want to do it, but what happened is ain't no man stood up and told them this is what they need to do. This is their program.
Right.
They love it.
Yeah.
I mean, so he get a joy out of it. Damn.
And even worse than that, even worse than men not standing up making them do it, it goes even further because men think the women deserve a reward for doing that.
Right.
So as opposed to it being her duty, these men turn it into something that they must reward her for doing. It's almost like she's giving them a gift. Now, you know how much difference it makes in a woman's mind for her to feel like something is her duty versus something is that she's giving you. It's the same thing with sex. If a woman feels like it's her duty to take you to the greatest pleasure, the greatest ecstasy that a man could ever feel in the world, that's totally different from a woman who feels like she's blessing you with sex. Like you need her sex, like she's gifting you with her body. I like gifts. And a broad body is not something that I consider a gift. So there will be no thank you, ma'ams. There will be no, there will be no pedestalization. There will be no I'm such a lucky guy. Not for that.
Hold up.
I mean, what else is she gonna do?
Yeah, I think he said he's about to get back on.
Yeah. I think he about to get ready to get up in the crib, man.
Well, he asked, he said, repeat what I said about leveling up. I couldn't hear you. What I said about leveling up, about the ice shit, is when you level up, you don't count the days. It just is what it is until that. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. So,
So,
and you may be new to it, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me tell you something. If anybody in here today was your first day putting your broad on ice, man, salute to you. You're on your way. You know what I'm saying? Today is a better day than yesterday was. But eventually you get to the point, man, where it's not even a talking point anymore. It's just how you deal with your broads. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no other way. I talked about it, you know what I'm saying? Because, I felt like men don't understand the significance of that tool. I had a cat ask me, man, well, besides putting on ice, what are some other things? Shit, put on ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the ultimate tool. Like, there's no need to complicate things. Like, why use two tools to take a fucking screw out when you could just use a screwdriver? What the hell you got the pliers holding the other end for? Ain't no bolt on the other end of it. Just screw it out with a screwdriver, man. One tool is all you need to use, man. And icing is the ultimate weapon. It is the ultimate whipping board, man. I'm telling you, boy. And nothing works like that shit. Now, if I put no ice don't work for you, then the broad don't value your presence anyway. And that's not a knock on you, but if the broad don't value your presence enough, we're putting on ice affects her, you need to drop her anyway.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't conquer a broad that doesn't value you, man. And the broad won't value you until you value yourself. Mr. Inferno 818, man, I appreciate the super chat. So, hey, man, you know what, man? These lights bright as shit. They hot too, man. Let me cut this shit off.
King Solomon says, I got some on ice right now. Don't know how long it's been. That's what's up. See you leveling up, King. That's why you got King in your name. Because you
bright as lights, man. Bright as lights, man. Like bright as hell, man. That's I had to wear shades with them on, man. Like they bright as hell, man. I get them shining right in my face, man. Being here winking and shit. So, I say this, man. When it really comes down to conquering broads, man, it's really not something that you have to think about. All you have to do is fucking be a man, and she's gonna like fall into a conquered mindset. Like having women submitting, that shit is not hard, man. All you got to do is not allow any other option. A woman has no option but to submit to me or be gone. There is no fucking plan B or none of that shit. She either gonna submit or be gone. She gonna be in her place. She gonna stay in her lane or be gone. She gonna get in her place or be gone. And I don't give a goddamn if she be gone.
Hey, it's funny. Like a lot of bitches, I have it to where they have to text before they call. They just can't call me. They gotta tell me they gonna call first.
Oh hell yeah.
So you know what? Like that, man. It's major. It's so simple, but it's very effective. Just that little gesture.
Yeah, and you know my scenario is similar, but they can't say nothing to me about calling me. I have to I hit them up and say, hey, hit me up, shout. That's when they can call me. So, you know, two ways to skin the same cat. You know what I'm saying? You know, there will be some, you cannot call me until you get the approval, man. I don't play that shit, man. Don't just be calling my phone like you my old lady. See, and those type of things, the thing we're talking about right now, that's the type of thing where when you let women do that, they start to feel like they're fucking important in your life. And the more important she feels like she is to you, the less likely she is to be conquered by you, because the more power you give a woman in a situation, the more she starts to feel like a fucking equal. I heard niggas be talking about, man, Jay-Z came up, man. He got beat. Man, that nigga gonna be a billionaire regardless eventually. He got a chick, man, that be out in public talking about, well, when you bring in two equal parts like us, then man, ain't no bitch finna be out in public, man, talking about she my equal. I don't give a damn who she is. See, I listen to shit like that, and I be like, man, Jay a sucker for that, bro. Ain't nigga, my bro ain't finna make no song talking about no lemonade, talking about Becky with the good hair. Bitch, you don't get out in public and talk about our business. So, you know, I just feel like this, man. I feel like, you know, men are being too free-hearted and niggas being too much like sweethearts with women and shit, man. The women don't like no motherfucker. Nigga, women like sweethearts on one day of the year, nigga, Valentine's Day. Bitch don't want no sweetheart no other time.
Right. Maybe their birthday.
Yeah, shit, her birthday, man. She finna go give her Ray Ray.
Ray Ray taking to the Red Lobster, man.
Yeah, she want to get that backbeat out of her Ray Ray for her birthday.
We go to Red Lobster.
That's why Jeremiah made that song Birthday Sex, man. That shit ain't about the nigga she with. That's about Ray Ray, man. There's a bunch of songs that cats make about Ray Ray, man. Like, niggas make songs dedicated to Ray Ray, man. And, I mean, you know, most cats just don't know it. But birthday sex, man, come on, man. Any nigga with a woman, when the last time your woman came to you and wanted sex on her birthday? Think about it. 9 times out of 10, she finna go out with her girls, or that's what she tell you.
Right.
And she might go out with them for a minute. And park her car at one of them crib and go give her Ray Ray.
I heard Donovan Sharp a long time ago say the coldest shit with a bitch. You might have heard him say this. This is a long time ago. He said that this is some fuckery. He said that he was fucking with a married bitch, right? So she would go out with her friends and take multiple pictures with multiple outfits and just post them like they multiple days to fuck with him. And she'll leave with that one outfit on and shit like that, but she didn't already had take pictures with hella different outfits and shit to go cheat. Cause she posted on Facebook and shit cause he can see it. Like that's yeah, man. That's just like, damn, it's that deep. You gotta do all of that.
Man, it get deep as hell with these bros, man. I'm telling you, man, the way that women attempt to like women are dishonest. Generally, they're just dishonest. Now, I'm not saying every woman is just a fucking cutthroat gator, because I mean, some women just are too sensitive to be cutthroat gators. But they're all liars, man. They're dishonest for no reason. They blame that shit on everything. I forgot. Oh, I couldn't remember. Oh, I thought I told you that. Oh, you sure I didn't say that? Oh, I was intending to say that. I was intending to do that. Nah, bitch, you're a liar. And as soon as men wrap their mind around the concept that a woman would lie for nothing, then you start to realize that that's one more thing you add to the list of shit that lets you know that all women are like that. So you don't have this, oh man, Aisha Curry, look what she doing to Steph. Man, she ain't doing that in Steph. Look what Steph did to himself.
Right.
Man, let me tell you something. It would have been a whole bunch of like, hey, I wouldn't have gone as far as the ass licking, man, but doing a whole lot of dick sucking going on, man, with me if I was Steph. A whole lot of it. You know what I'm saying? It would have been some that bro got some making up to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And then none of it involves her talking, because you didn't talk enough. I put her ass on talking punishment. Don't say nothing for the rest of the fucking month. You know what I'm saying? You say something, I'm going to the condo. What condo? Exactly. So man, that's type of shit, man. Nigga, let me tell you a situation. Let me tell you 3 scenarios that I have in effect if I was married to a bro. If I woke up one day and I had made the terrible fucking mistake of marrying a bro. one thing, I'm always gonna have a fly spot in my favorite city that bitch don't know about. Always, nigga, paparazzi ain't gonna even know about that shit. Nobody gonna know about it. I'm gonna always have that fly spot somewhere, and it's gonna be off in the cut, but it's gonna be way up high overlooking the city. I'm gonna have that shit right there. That's gonna be, I'm gonna call that the ice castle. Whenever I need to put the bitch on ice, I'm going to the ice castle. Another thing I'm gonna always have a chick that I'm knocking down that's close around us that can keep an eye on that bitch. You understand what I'm saying? And she gonna have to understand that I'm gonna have her so gone, so wide open, that she gonna have to understand that if she open her mouth, start talking shit, I'm gonna ruin her life. You understand what I'm saying? And the third thing I'm gonna have always around me, man, is a hidden stash with damn near all my money in it, and and quite enough money for her to be satisfied that this is what the fuck we got. And that's all she gonna know. I'm gonna be like that nigga on Waiting to Exhale. Bitch gonna have to dig deep to find my offshore accounts and all that shit, nigga. Bitch ain't never getting all my money. She gonna get half of 1/3 of my money. You know what I'm saying? Because a third of it is all that's gonna be available, man. You know what I'm saying? And this shit sound, how this shit sound? Well, Bill, you a cruel motherfucker, man. You cutthroat. Nah, nigga. I'm protecting myself from the cutthroat nature, the cutthroat tendency of a woman, man, when she call herself scorned. Because I'm gonna scorn a bitch. You understand? Bitch fucking with me, she gonna be scorned sometime. I tell them that from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You remember your mom used to remember that little boy you used to hear grown women say he gonna be a heartbreaker. I said, well, bitch, you the medic. I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. So I may meet 20 women and only click with 2 of those women because 10 of them are feminists and 8 of the remaining 10 can't deal with the shit I bring to the table. But those 2 who can deal with what I bring to the table, I enhance their life and they enhance mine. And we leave that situation, man, with with a greater understanding of each other and ourselves. And that's what life is all about, man. If you meet motherfuckers and interact with people, man, that are not bring you to a greater understanding of who you are, as well as a greater understanding of who they are as an individual, hey, man, you might as well just be out here pumping and dumping, homie.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. He needs to go off on this chick. He hella disrespectful. Yeah. Hella disrespectful.
Mike Larry, go ahead, bro.
Oh, go ahead.
Got the super chat. Mike Larry, man, I appreciate $20 super chat. Mike Larry said, hey, big bro, you the truth. I'm definitely going to get a consultation at the appointed time. I'm 22, bro, and just listening to you on YouTube has impacted me. I'm thirsty for more knowledge on being the most alpha version of myself. No doubt, bro. No doubt. I'm here, man. I'm always here, always available, man. Always. This is my gift from the Most High, man, to spread the alpha wealth to the brethren. Like, I'm just mad that I wasn't around with Adam. Because that bitch would have been out the garden, and Adam would have been in that shit. Nigga would have been single like a motherfucker in the garden. You know what I'm saying? If I had been around with Samson, I'd be like, homie, first of all, your bitch is from the enemy. Nigga, she was a Philistine. Nigga, that's like me. That's like me being the blood, man, going to the motherfucking rolling 60s area, man, to kick it with a LeBron. And I wonder why these niggas keep drawing down on me. I keep getting out of it, but they keep drawing down on me trying to rob me. And I keep going over there with the bitch. Man, let me tell you something, bro. Pimping is what the fuck is real. Everything else is just some halfway shit that gets you halfway to the finish line with a bitch. But pimping gonna get you all the way to the end. You're gonna be sitting out rating when that bitch get there and talking about, bitch, what took you so long? We on to the next race now.
Once you get that mindset, you can do anything with it.
Church.
Whatever your shit. Braxton Stevens says, I'm late. Who's the guest? He got wisdom. He not a guest. It's our show, fam. He always on here. You're the guest on here because you're supposed to know that on Friday nights, it's me, Dr. BLA, and Lawrence T. Adams. That's the mob. That's what the title is. That's what
it's the mob, baby.
Mob, baby. It's not a fluke, baby. This is episode 8. Actually, I fucked up because I put 7. This is actually episode 8. So I gotta go. Reason I just ain't on that shit because I've been putting this shit on Patreon anyway. But I did notice that, like, oh, that's me. Last week was
right. Yo, you know what, man? I've been hearing chicks, man, saying some crazy shit about this Ice Curry shit, man. But I'm gonna tell you what it's doing. I ain't gonna say they've been saying crazy shit, but they all been coming out the woodworks, and they all support what she said because they all understand, because they all fucking feel that way too. They either feel that way or they felt that way. They understand it. So I tell you, if you got a bra and she like, well, what she saying ain't wrong. What she saying, hey man, you should have known your bra was like that already. But now you got to lay in bed beside her, man, and you got to be laying in there wondering that she have a date with Ray Ray the next day, man. You got to be. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm blessed that I'm Ray Ray, man. Because if I had to be one of you niggas,
Hey, King, I was on the Cario stream earlier today. Somebody in the chat, this was about her. Somebody in the chat said she vulnerable. That nigga Flavor Flav can hit her shit.
yeah. Like, hey, listen, man. All you gotta do, man, is spend at least 2 nights in jail, man. She'll bust it open for you. That's it, cuz. If you know where to get some green from, man, she'll bust it open for you.
Yeah, man.
Like,
just go to shows in Hollywood, where the fuck they live.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I mean, this shit ain't really a wake-up call. It ain't really, to me, it's comedy. But what it does show is that these women will do whatever they have to do to secure their future. And that's why when men be out here, man, you know, saying shit like, you know, well, marriage is okay. You just got to find the right woman, or, you know, well, not all women are like that, or, you know, there's still some good women left. You got to be hopeful. Hey, nigga, Obama already sold you hope. What that hope do for you? Fuck hope, nigga. I wouldn't even go to a church called New Hope, nigga. You got to understand, man, that this is just what they do, man. They secure the bag with Chad, and then, you know, they go get it in with Ray Ray, man. That's just what they do. In a perfect world, every woman wants 2 men. Every woman wants 2 men, man. Every woman needs 2 men to be satisfied. A woman needs 2 men. She needs fucking JJ and Ray Ray, man.
They see LDA. They say the formation now again.
Right.
You back?
Yes, I am back. I had to put some more finishing touches on that butt kick.
He said he had to put some finishing touches on it.
I mean, every now and then you leave a little something out, man. You got to go back.
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to do it. You guys, I think you guys talked about it. The dichotomy of a woman that she needs. I didn't listen to your stream yet, BOA, but that the woman needs the dichotomy of the Pookie and Ray Ray, while she needs to smooth. She needs that man. She needs the dichotomy of both of them. And if a man can embody both of them, which is on this end, I don't think Pookie Ray Ray is gonna win. She's satisfied. And a lot of women are unsatisfied. What you see, I didn't even talk about Curry's wife, because to me, it's like you said, it's just entertainment. It's like, okay, great, we've been talking about this for years. I listened to your thing, Alfie. Now everybody want to listen and talk about it. Well, I don't even want to talk about it. You know why? I've been saying it for years. Women, this is the analogy. Women need attention as much as a man needs to come. So what's the problem? She wants attention. What she wants, like BOA was saying, she wants but certain particular attention so that she can be dominated. See, you can dominate on the court, but you can't dominate in the court of the bedroom.
Ooh.
Because you're not hitting 3 shots there. You're hitting just 1 shot and you're done. She needs to be dominated. This is a secret that every woman will not tell you. I talk to lots of women, not talk to them and slept with them, but I talk to a lot of women. They secretly wish that men knew that they wanted to be dominated. They long for it. It is a secret. I don't care what woman it is. They secretly want men to dominate them. They will fight it. They will resist it, but they want a man who takes charge of them. Because when they're in that position, now their femininity can blossom open and then they are in their true nature. So what happens is we got too many men in their feminine nature and not enough men in their masculine nature to dominate a woman. Anytime I post that on Facebook, the women go crazy. You know why? I don't want to be dominated. Dominate's a strong word. Secretly, while you DMing me and while you're in my bed, how much you wanted to be dominated. They all do.
Man, I don't know no fucking Kiana. The bitch is lying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, you got to understand this, man. There is no way, and this is the reality of it. And you simply cannot be Steph and me at the same time. Mm-hmm. We're cut from two different fucking cloths. Now, it's easier for me to have some particular nuances of a cat like Steph, and I use them to reward my woman for good behavior. Some of that Mr. Nice Guy shit, but only when she earns it. It's very difficult for a nigga like Steph to become me. It ain't in him.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult. So from his perspective, I mean, like, hey man, he shit out of luck. For real. He can try, but I mean, it's got to be something. You can't act like you're dominating a woman. You can't act like a conqueror. It has to be something that you believe is your right. And if you have never done it before and you've always been the opposite of that, you don't believe it's your right. What kind of man gonna shun his rights? Nigga, we gotta fight for so many rights. I ain't shunning no rights. It's my right to conquer. And you can't just turn it on in your fucking 30s, man. Not with a unless you start over. But man, that bro been around this cat since he was 15 years old, man. He can't just turn it on with her all of a sudden. She ain't gonna respond to it from him.
It won't take.
It won't take.
No, baby, you got to say it like this. Say, hit me hard. It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work, man. Oh, Shay Vlogcast channel, man. Appreciate the super chat. Homie said, shout out to BOA. What up, Mike Larry? What up, O'Shea? Appreciate you coming through, homie.
Yeah, so that's the reality of it is she put everything on Front Street, which is beautiful. I love it. She's making my job easier now because it revealed what we all knew, that women are attention whores. They're attention whores. But it also sets the stage for Pookie and Ray Ray to take over more women.
Music to my ears, man.
She set the stage, BOA. Do you realize that? I wish I had a glass of wine right here. I would swirl it and sip it. She set the stage. Do you understand? She set the stage. I wanted to say some more. Say some more. Keep talking, baby. Keep talking. Because while you're stirring all these women up, you're going to cause these women to start looking for Pookie and Ray Ray to knock their brakes off. I love it. I really do.
And you know, and the thing is, man, this is what men have to understand. And this is why I'm not a proponent of marriage at all. You got to understand that even me, with me being who I am, the way I am, if I had a woman, she's gonna at some point want a man who's a little less abrasive than I am, a man who's a little less demanding than I am, a man who pedestalizes her. Women need that shit too. So I'm not just looking at his situation saying that, look at you, Steph. I'm saying even myself, if that was me, if Aisha was my broad, then she'd be complaining about not having the attention of a nigga like Steph. Somebody who think her shit don't stink. Women need both. And that's what men have to understand. So if you're going to take a chance out here and marry a woman, you got to understand that you will never fulfill all of a woman's needs. And the thing is, you shouldn't want to. You've been convinced by someone that you can. You've been convinced by someone that the modern woman is like your great-great-grandmama was. She is not. She will never be. You ain't going to find one who is. And so you can't view the world like your great-great-granddad did. That shit is over, man. So it's not that having a woman is bad. Marrying a woman is bad. Because it pedestalizes her in a way that women used to deserved, not because they were so great, but because the patriarchy was in effect and was able to force them to stay the fucking line. Those days are gone. 50 years ago, no woman would have came out the side of her face said that shit this woman said in public. Bitch would have had a scarlet letter on. Now, not so much. They can do whatever they want to do, and they can be open, which, like LDA said, is a wonderful thing. You deserve to know what your woman is about.
Oh, yes. Yes, I love it. Think about it. Think about this, brethren. Have you ever, get my preacher voice, ever heard Coretta Scott King or Betty Shabazz, I said her name, chopped her name up, ever get an interview and say the things that this young lady said? I've never seen one. None of these two women never did that. In the height of what was going on with Coretta Scott King and, you know, Martin Luther King being a man, which we don't try to idolize him. He was being a man. He was getting some on the side. She still did not go out there and say, I'm not getting enough attention, Martin, from Martin. She protected the brand. She protected the house. You never hear Betty Shabazz say anything. Why? Like you just said, you have a different cut of women, but yet women want the same honor as these two women, but are not cut from the same cloth. You're never going to get that. Never going to get that. What's gonna call it? Yeah. Malcolm trained Betty Shabazz. This is how it's going to be. If it was anything less, he wouldn't have married her. Coretta Scott King knew when she was getting into when she was marrying Martin. She was cultivated to play that position. And a lot of women have not been cultivated to play the position as the queen, as they so call themselves, because they never dealt with a real king, one, or they're dealing with a real king who has not put them in check. I'm just talking, though. Let me go back, man. I'm gonna be quiet. You guys there?
LDA. Mike Larry, man, appreciate the $4 super chat.
I'm just saying, man. You never seen Coretta Scott King or Betty Shabazz say that stuff, ever.
Hell, you never seen Felicia Rashad say it. I mean, we could go down the list of women who generally are accepted as being women of value, and they don't do things like this. And this is the thing. Let's not just think about her saying it. Let's break down what she is saying she feels. Because there's a bit of narcissism attached to this shit. Like, who the hell does she think she shouted? You got 3 children. We see them. You done popped out 3 children by a man, been married to the man. Long as we've been knowing him, we've been knowing you. And you had the audacity to sit here and say that I should be paying you attention? For what? You done hit the wall, shouty. You done hit the wall, you married, 3 children. I'm supposed to tell you disrespecting me. How you gonna say that I'm offended that nobody? No, I'm offended that you think I should be in your fucking DM. You don't even show no ass in your pictures. What you talking about, shawty?
I don't think it's there.
Agreed. I've seen some shots of her, man, and she always takes them a certain way, man, with her ass turned to the wall. And she'll, you know, a woman with ass takes side shots. At some point, she gonna take that side profile, man. She'll never take side profile. This shit be at like a 40, shit be at like a 37.16 degree angle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Never quite right. So I say this, man. First of all, it's one thing if just the average Joe woman says that shit. But man, let me tell you something. If I had to wake up the next day, man, and I was that dude right there, and I'm sitting on this money right here, man, I'd be sitting down, man, with the most unscrupulous fucking lawyer I could find. And I'd be like, man, how are we gonna wreck this bitch, man, so I can get away with my money? That shit'd be a wrap, man. She can't bounce back from that shit.
She can't.
Ain't no bounce. I don't want to bounce back from that with her.
She can't. can't. What can she say now? Oh, I didn't mean that. Jada made me say it. Really?
You know they don't keep no accountability for shit.
Nothing, man. That's just. But the sad thing is something you said earlier, Alfie, that men are finally saying, "Oh, this is what really happens, huh?" Dude, we've been saying this from day one. I've been saying this for over 10 plus years. How do you now you're gonna wake up when a woman says something? Now you want to say, oh man, I gotta take this red pill now, man. I can't trust none of these women. Dude, we've been serving that filet mignon red pill for the past, I don't know how long. Now you want to take it. Lame.
If you listening to this and you can understand this, what we saying, then you understand boss game. You should give yourself a pat on the back. Just how like Dr. BOA was talking about his rules for his chicks and shit like that, man. Like this is boss game, fam. This is not how-to shit. This is smooth player boss game, man. That's real shit, man. Real shit, real in the field. Not fucking reminiscing the time. I already know why Lawrence was late. You see, that's how it goes. And that wasn't the first time.
I see somebody saying some men can embody both. I mean, unless you're a woman, I'm trying to see how would you even figure you know that? You've been dating dudes or some shit? Like you have to have experience dating a man to know that he could embody both. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you're a woman saying that some men can embody both, but they are so rare. Like I couldn't even make that statement, nigga. It's like this, man. It's like embodying. Let's see. It's like being a championship fighter and a loser at the same time. Like it's like Floyd Mayweather being a loser at the same time. It's like him being able to embody a defeated fighter's mindset. He's undefeated. Like you're either this way or that way. You can't even be lukewarm on this shit, man, because in order to be Ray, you got to be born into that shit. And if you're born into that, if that's your existence, if that's your past, that's your environment, you cannot simultaneously be that shit and then turn around and be what Steph is. You can't pedestalize women and then have them pedestalize you too.
Can't do it.
Shit is contradictory, man.
Can't do it.
You sure can't do it.
Can't do it, man. They'll never respect you. Ever. They'll say you wishy-washy, you flip-flop too much. you acting like a girl. I already know.
You said it's a joy. It really is a good feeling, man, when you give zero fucks. You can just do whatever you want. It's just a whole world open. Just do whatever. No repercussion because you got zero fucks. You already got your shit going. So, a woman is just, that's the mashed potatoes and spinach. That's all that is. Even if it's fire, it's still mashed potatoes and spinach.
You know what? Women would stay with a man like that, not like Steph, like us, because she can't conquer him. She would leave Steph, stay with him for a little bit, stay with him, whatever the case may be, but her mind and heart would be somewhere else because she can't conquer, because she's already conquered him, but she wants a man that she can't conquer. That's another nuance to this. She wants a man that she cannot conquer. She needs to be challenged. Steph is not offering. Steph is just an example. I'm not talking about him per se. He is not the example of. He's an example of a person that's already been conquered. So automatically, even though she kicked out the kids, it doesn't. She's unfulfilled inside because she has already conquered him as a conquest instead of it being the other way around.
She about to let that nigga Clay beat.
No, Draymond Green.
Clay Thompson fuck with the bitches. She probably let him smash. I seen him out a few times. He fucks with the bitches.
Yeah, but most guys, that's what it just. This should be a learning lesson. Stop caring to. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm making sure I'm on topic on code, but yeah, definitely. This is just a learning lesson. I love it.
You know, man, I think the real problem with this is that there are a lot of men who are still holding out hope that, I mean, there is a woman out there that one of these women is going to prove that, like, there are men out here who are waiting to say, aha, all you red pill motherfuckers, I told you there was a woman out here that's good. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. So even if you do find one that's good, what are you niggas going to do? Share that same woman? We back to the same spot. You know what I'm saying? Well, here's a woman with multiple men. The bottom line is this. Men have to stop expecting women to be who the fuck you want them to be and just accept them for who they are.
Thanks.
They're fun. Nigga, it is fun
Whew.
to look at a woman and say, man, she beautiful. She getting money, pussy good, man, brain fire, wet, sloppy, just a bad little chick. She's sexy as hell, man. She cooks, she cleans, she do all that. But she a woman. So I ain't gonna never fall for her. Can't do that. Can you imagine, man, not ever had to worry about being a sucker for a broad because you understand how they are? You appreciate how they are. Nigga, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Now, it ain't so much a blessing for Steph because he's not already married to broad, but just imagine, man, if it was just his girl and she said that. He'd be like, oh, shit, no rings in that hoe's future. And that's how you had to view all women, man. There are no rings in no woman's future, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, I wouldn't give a man rings. Shit, nigga, I ain't gonna ring a bitch phone. To my rings, nigga, I don't no rings with no finger, man. What I look like? They don't deserve it, man. But they do deserve interaction. They do deserve to be treated however they deserve to be treated. When they earn a certain treatment given to them, they just can't earn marriage. They can't earn it. They don't have the capacity to earn that level of commitment. And niggas have to stop looking for that shit. Stop offering that, nigga.
Hey,
Don't tell me, well, you know, I plan on being married by such time. She's like, shit, good luck, y'all. You know, hope you find that motherfucker because that nigga is not me. Man, we even think I'm such an asshole, man. Well, they know I am. I ain't gonna lie. They know I'm an asshole, man. I love it though. You know what I'm saying? Like the look they give when I say certain shit, and they be like, a lot of time they have a look on their face, like a comical look on their face, but then they see how straight my face is, man. I be looking right in their fucking eyes, man. They're halfway mugged up. They're like, damn, this nigga's serious. Fucking right. Now join in or join out. There's one seat left on this motherfucking ride. Get your ass in it for somebody to feel it.
That's facts, man. 100% facts. It's funny because they look for men like that, and they secretly long for that, but they keep running into Elroy Simp, who don't do anything from, but cater to them. They look for the man who speaks his mind, who don't give two craps, who will walk away in a second. That's what she longs for. I can make a call now. She may not get it at first. Keep talking. She'll come true and tell her that's what she wants. Every woman wants that.
Let me give these cats some fire expert level finesse game real quick. Let me tell y'all niggas a lesson. Tell y'all a secret real quick. This is the whole thing, fam. A woman, look. A woman. This is the bottom line. A woman is gonna show you what you apply for.
Got him.
I could just leave it, but I'm gonna pick up again. A woman is gonna show you who you apply for. So whatever position that you're applying for, that's what version of herself she's gonna show you.
Oh yeah, you preaching.
You see what I'm saying? See, look, so if you come off as the buddy type, she gonna be buddy with you and she gonna tell you her shit. If you come off as a serious cat, she may not even want that, but if you show her there's a benefit of that, she will match that. So this is what she'll do. She'll train you by her emotion, right? So what she'll do is she when she see you as a resource and it's a step up, what she'll do is she'll train you with the love. I love, I love, I love, and that's gonna make you pick up where she left off, and then that's gonna have you feeling like that. You feel like that. Then she's gonna stroke your ego and make you think you really got her, right? Then that's when she fucks you. Then that's when you learn. Then that's when you want to learn the red pill. Then that's when you want to learn it. So whatever position, it's just like it's like McDonald's, right? When you go to McDonald's, right? If I go to McDonald's and I apply for a job, a nigga can say, "Yeah, we got to open it for fries." Yeah, but I'm looking for a manager position. We got a nigga that y'all want to clean the floors? No, we got another nigga to clean the floor. I want to be the manager. That's the position that I'm applying for. So that's what they're gonna show me. If it don't match, it's gonna be somebody else. That's the real shit, man. So you really want to get to know a woman, take the relationship shit off the table, and even take the sex shit off the table, and really get to know her. And then even if you want to fuck with her, that's how you really pre-qualify her. Quick. When you meet a woman, quit saying what they like, and then that y'all gonna meet up and do that. You already fucking up going on dates and shit. You already saying to her subconsciously that I am courting you. What you doing?
They're not ready for this game. They're not ready for this level of game. That was good. That's good right there. Because she's always going to meet us. You're the sun. She's always going to reflect the energy that you give back and be your moon. So we just seen Curry's moon.
That's it, man.
That's all. She revealed him. She uncovered him. What is the woman you looking at or trying to get with uncovering about you? You don't want to talk about that. Quiet in the tabernacle.
Yeah, I want to hear what y'all saying. What they
I started jumping her DM, man. I ain't gonna lie. She said that shit. I started jumping her DM. I started to.
You know you would have had her.
I started jumping her DM, man, just to see, what she about that life for real.
She would have had.
And I was going, shit, me, man. All I know how to do is only know how to be one way, and I was gonna be that way. But I said, man, you know what? Because it's been crazy, man. I end up, fuck around it.
Hey, I shot my shot.
Cut that nigga old lady, man.
Stay with him, okay? Slap on that.
I wouldn't do it, man. That's the only reason. I thought about it though. I ain't gonna lie, for a brief second. I thought about jumping on the DM. I know I'm gonna tell her some shit I never heard before. So, but I left it alone though, man, because she is the man wife, man. And I ain't gonna put myself in no situation because if she get naked in front of me, I'm gonna cut her. And I don't want nobody else wife to get naked in front of me.
You know the sad thing? You know the sad thing about it? We don't know if she did already.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be having all types of tit for tat shit going on, man. That shit coming out later on the documentaries and shit. She like Clay probably hitting right now, and she mad because he ain't tripping like that because he fucking with that one who we got caught fucking with before. So she trying to stick it to him and he don't care, and that's why she won't fuck. That's scenario too.
It happens, right? That's the thing. This is the aftermath like you said, of everything that's already going on. This is a possibility. But BOA, if you would have gotten to her DM, it would have been over.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I was gonna jump in her head, man. And the crazy thing is, man, I feel like this about every woman, man. If I have an opportunity to talk to a broad, man, that shit is over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how strong my gift of gab has proven to be. when I got a woman in a one-on-one basis, on a one-on-one basis, man, where I can just pour my shit into her head, man. Because a woman has, you know, that soft spot babies have in top of their head, man.
Right.
Women shit don't never get hard. There's always a hole up a bitch's brain. That's why her thoughts go in and out and be all over the place all the time. Can't really tell because she got a head full of hair. Most of them do, but if they don't have a head full of hair, they put on a head full of hair, synthetic shit. But you got to understand, man, it's the equivalent of them still having that soft spot in their head, man. Where if you know where the soft spot is, you can pour whatever you want to pour into a woman's mind, man. You can make an ugly woman believe she's beautiful. You can make a beautiful woman believe she's ugly. Hers. You don't even have to hold no mirror up in front of the bitch face. You can pull her straight out the mirror and convince her that what she just saw in the mirror ain't what it is. That's how easy it is to get into a woman's head, man, with words, man, because they function on principles based on fucking fantasy. And all you do to create a fantasy is speak words. Go into a fucking first grade classroom, listen to a teacher read. She reading a fantasy to those children. Women are like children. Their imaginations are fucking vivid. If you could paint a good enough picture for her, that shit becomes her reality, man.
Facts.
You just got to make sure it don't become your fucking reality.
Right. It's funny you say that because it was proof last night in the it was proof last night in the private chat.
Oh, baby girl.
Baby girl, what you just said, talked her through multiple orgasms, had her take her pants down, play with herself, and you know the rest. Where she live at?
And share the video with all his fellows.
Right. Right. And I broke it down. This stuff I don't share in public, but I broke it down. You just broke it down, BOA. I broke it down, the things I said to her. And once I broke it down, like you said, getting her to her mind, she was gone. And when I finished my statements of declarations, she made a declaration to me that she was going to come. I'm just saying, proof. This ain't talk. This the thing. You think we just talking up here. This is proof. You get into a woman's head. You walk around with your dirty shoes on, stump around like Dave Chappelle on the couch. You play. I said this. I said the imagination is the playground of the gods. The imagination is the playground of the gods. Once you get woman,
he said the imagination is the playground of the gods. You gotta visualize what he's just said. You know, imagination, how we thinking shit. That's just that's just God playing with us, like fucking Clash of Titans and shit. Y'all gotta put respect on shit like that. And then y'all hear somebody just say some slick shit, and y'all think it's good. And this thing said.
Might make a video about it. They'll take it in. Yeah, man, imagination. They'll come out. But the imagination, you get into a woman's, like BOA said, she needs fantasy. She wants to escape from reality. If you can get the woman to escape from reality and take her on a trip without leaving the room, you have her. You can make her come by saying, like I did yesterday, when I count to 5, I want you to come. 1, I typed it. 2, I typed it. 3, I typed it. 4, I typed it. I stopped and waited a couple minutes. I typed 5 and she was coming. I never touched her one second.
He showed it to me.
The imagination is the playground of the gods. And what happens is, what say Curry's wife is saying, I need somebody to play. I need to play in somebody's. I need somebody to play in my imagination.
I gotta say that. I gotta play in your imagination.
Right. I need somebody to play in my imagination. She needs to think. She needs to. This it's funny when you tap a woman out. A couple of days later, she'll text you, I'm still thinking about it. your dick is in your pants. You're resting and taking a little breather, but she's still thinking about how she was getting knocked out. The imagination is you're not gonna get this level of game anywhere else from without these three gentlemen, us three together. You guys have no clue how much you're feasting on Doritos while we're giving filet mignon top notch on how to conquer women. You conquer them in their minds. Said Jones, you know what I'm talking about.
Said Jones, shut up and super chat.
He knows. He knows.
You know, the interesting thing about conquering a woman is that she automatically gives you the key to conquer her if she chooses on you. A woman who chooses on you is at full submission. Motherfuckers don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to know, well, how do I know a choosing sign? Well, what if she's just smiling? Motherfucker, go find out. You'll never see. I can tell you all of the choosing signs I've ever gotten, all of the time women have chosen on me and all of that. But until you put the motherfuckers in practice on your own and go see if that woman is indeed choosing on you, maybe she's not. But if she's not, so what? Fuck her. She just wasn't smart enough. You got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a woman doesn't choose on you, it's her loss. So you got to figure that shit out on your own. But I'm telling you, man, when you come across that one beautiful woman that actually chooses on your ass, man, and you see the difference in the interaction between her and what you hear and see from these cats who go chase women down and go hunt women and do all that, man, your ass is going to be addicted to it. You'll never cold approach another woman once a beautiful woman chooses on your ass. And I'm talking about chooses on you in a way where you be like, damn, like I'm finna fuck her right now. That type of choose. You understand? The bottom line is this, man. Conquering a woman is a 24/7 task. You can never let up. You can never let up. I keep my gators on their neck, homie. That's what the hell I do. Am I saying I'm cruel to women and I abuse them and do all that? No, I don't have to do all that. But what I do is stick to my fucking guns, stick to my rules and regulations, stick to my fucking punishment schedule. And I never deviate. Never. So she understands, yeah, I kind of run that shit like a military, but it's a fun military. You understand what I'm saying? It's like the reserves. Bitch, you only don't do that on the weekends. The rest of the week, you get to live your life. It ain't gonna ever be a full-time, everyday job for a chick. Because let me tell you something. The hardest position to conquer a woman from is a cohabitation situation where you got to see the bitch every day. Because one of the most powerful tools of conquering a woman is absence. Absence makes the fucking heart grow fonder.
Preach.
And if you don't have that absence, then that is a powerful tool that you have to maneuver around and still try to conquer a woman. And then conquering also takes a toll on you in a cohabitation situation because you have to overcome the thought that you don't want to even be around this brow sometime, but you can't fall off the job conquering. Let me tell you something I learned pimping, man. It's that I don't give a fuck how wonderful a woman is. Having women around you every day, man, is a fucking nuisance, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nuisance, man. I don't give a fuck how good they are, how much they bring to the table, how many things they take care of. Man, you need some time away from them. And if you ain't cohabitating now, man, don't fucking do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. I promise you. I know I was married 2 times. I couldn't wait to get away from them heifers. Couldn't wait. And I don't mean that in a bad way because you know my son's mother is who she is, but the thing of it is when you cohabitate, you lose that mystique, like BOA is saying, and you become too familiar. She knows you too well. You don't even know me that well.
It's just like you when she see you Superman and you introduce her to Clark Kent, man.
Right.
You the same
For
nigga.
sure.
It's just the boring version. So she ain't really feeling that. That bitch like flying around and shit. How you should in the beginning. You remember when you took her around the world in like 30 seconds? She remember that shit. You ain't doing that shit no more when you lost your powers. You feel me? So the thing is, the fucked up thing, I'm about to lace y'all niggas. The fucked up thing is You niggas still be talking about and feeling like, well, remember the time when I flew you around the world? Remember the time I saved you in the ocean? Nigga, that shit was just a roller coaster ride for her. She rode the ride, she got off, and she's on to the next ride in the park. Until you show her otherwise. You see what I'm saying? How about that, nigga? Now I'm gonna stick it to everybody in the chat, nigga. And I just rhyme. And I'm about to just go on for the dime. Let me see.
You said she loved flying around. That's good.
You know,
go ahead, sir.
You know, when it's kind of like, you know, my analogy, man, is to the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, man, I don't want to be the Hulk all the time. But whenever I'm around the bitch, I want to be the Hulk. But I want to be Dr. Banner when I'm by myself. I don't need to be the Hulk when I'm by myself. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm only the Hulk when I'm angry. And that's not all the time. Now, why is it that whenever I'm by myself, I'm David Banner, but whenever I'm around the bitch, I'm the Hulk? It's a simple thing, man. Who you are has to shine through when your ass is around a woman. That's why you can't play both, because one of them is going to be unauthentic. And one thing a woman can tell, man, just like a woman can see a woman with a fake ass fender bag on and pick it out, that bitch purse fake. Like, how you know? You see how that little gold button on the bottom, how it's turned right side up? It's supposed to be upside down. I'm like, God damn, that shit little as fuck. But they know. They know when something's not authentic. Why? Because they're the masters of being non-authentic. They like to wear non-authentic hair, non-authentic nails. They wear non-authentic colors on their face. Bitch supposed to be dark skinned. She light skinned. She take her makeup off. She dark skinned again. Bitch face looks smooth as a baby ass, man. She take that makeup off, man. Look like somebody slapped in the face with the moon. You got to understand, man, that you have to allow who you are to shine through with these bras, because the last thing you want is for a bitch to like you for something that you are not, because you can't keep up that facade forever. Be yourself, and the women who like you, they'll flock to you, nigga.
It's the type of game that have a hole knocking at your door at 4 in the morning, keep spitting that fire. Hey, I'm gonna put a fire sign if y'all want me to give you. I'm gonna give y'all some fire game right now. This is a fire game. This one of my. I'm gonna give you fire games. I'm gonna give you a trick too. This is a fire game. Look, this is some subconscious thing. So women, right? Women will wear. Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, spit, man.
Oh, okay. Women, they wear heels and purses and shit, fam, to compete with other women to show that they live a good life and high status, fam. Like that, like when women walk around in heels and shit, that shows that they don't work hard. This is a subconscious thing that women do to other women, that they only recognize it. And they have nice purses. That means that they have money to splurge on just minor shit. That's what it. That's why they do it. When they do that shit, they're in competition with other hoes the whole time, fam. But when you think about buying your chick a purse and doing all that shit, she's just doing. You're funding her to compete with other hoes that you're not even fucking or even dealing with. That's what you're funding. So, that's some weird shit, man.
The Corretto is amazing, man. This is some good game. You're not going to get this, like I said, anywhere else.
Let me tell them the trick too. This is a secret. This the secret. That was just some fire game. Tell me y'all heard that one before. You feel me? And now don't it make plenty sense? So this is the trick. This is the cheat code for y'all niggas for a super chat. So when you fuck with chicks, if you want to do the pullback or the ice, fam, you have to give her multiple experiences to have her missing you multiple ways before the pullback. Now, for instance, you feel me? Okay, I done had Netflix and chill with a bitch and fuck. That's one lane right there. Another lane, I done took her to a museum. We done painted at her house. That's another lane. Another lane, I didn't fucking did some old other shit with her, and she didn't tell me all her secrets. That's another lane. And then we fucking went indoor skydiving. Well, that's another lane. So then when I put her on ice, she gonna be thinking about all that exciting, all that personable shit that we used to do, and who I could be doing it possibly with now. That's when the ice is super effective, highly effective. That's what I do.
Church. See, it's really just about checks and balances, man. You understand? When you are dealing with a woman and she does something that you consider good behavior, positive behavior, you reward her with the type of experiences that Afi's talking about right now. You don't just do this shit. You understand? You reward her when she earns these things. And so at any given time, when when you feel like you need to ice her, when you think you need to ice her, when you need to ice her, these experiences are already there for you. So you can go ahead and ice her. So listen to this shit that Afi's telling you, the experiences that she won't forget. Some of the most amazing shit she's ever done in her life. That's your interaction with her. And that's another reason why cohabitation doesn't work. You understand? Because I'm going to be honest with you. With bitches around me all the time, man, I don't want to go do fun shit with her. I want to go do fun shit away from her.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, everything I say, man, everything I say applies. It's easier to implement into your life if if your ass ain't got the old lady, man, and y'all live together and shit. But even if y'all do, you can still do it. But it's gonna be tougher on you because you got to suppress the urge to get away from that bitch because you live with her. You got to work that. You got to work that. It's a little bit tougher to do, man, because I'm telling you, without her missing you, man, it's different when a woman don't have an opportunity to miss you, man. That shit is different like a motherfucker. That's how you can not see a woman for 2 years, man. End up saying her, man, fuck up, damn near on the spot.
Thanks.
You know what the
Saying,
interesting? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah,
Sir.
yeah. One more thing, and then you got a man that's been with a woman for 2 years, man. They don't never fuck. How does that work out?
Doesn't. It's interesting. Like I know there's some guys who are out there who do have an old lady at the house. What you got to do is, let me give you a little game. Change your pattern.
Thanks.
Change cologne.
Thanks.
Come home early. Come home late. You start eating bacon, don't eat bacon no more. Change your pattern. You watch this show, she know you watch this show, start watching another show. Hang out with your boys. You have to change your pattern. Women are notorious for trying to figure out your pattern so that she can nestle in, and now she got you. Change your pattern. When I remember when I was married, I just started wearing bow ties. Oh, why are you wearing bow ties now? Oh, you know what? Did somebody at church say something about it? Now she's insecure. All I did was change my pattern. You have to keep her on her toes. You living with her, you can't get rid of her. You got to change your pattern. Change your pattern. You're too predictable. And you like playing pool, go bowl now. Going to bowling league. Why are you doing that?
Fire game.
Because you're changing your pattern. When you change your pattern, you opening the door for her to she has to fill in the void somewhere. I don't know what's going on. She gonna get on the phone with her mama, her grandmama, and her girlfriends. He used to play pool, now he bowling. It must be a woman involved. Gotcha, chick. Change your pattern. You have to change your pattern. You are too predictable. You eat green leaves, eat orange leaves. I'm just saying, you got to change your pattern. One of the biggest things you can do to really get to her, change her cologne.
If she don't notice, then she don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
She don't like you if she don't notice that you changed your cologne, fam. You wasn't never the one, fam.
That's a big one. Change the cologne. If you change the cologne, if you change your cologne, change You just start all of a sudden you want to start dressing nice.
Look at this, big bro. I want to ask these niggas a question. So look, besides maybe if you married, think about the women that you dealt with in your life. Think about the ones who you probably was more, I don't, whatever word you want to say. You could say pussy whipped, you could say obsessed, you could say in love, whichever one you want to pick. But I'm probably guessing about 85%, unless it's your wife and y'all made it to marriage level, it was the ones who weren't always available for you, ones who you couldn't fully grasp. You thought you had them. Those were the ones who you lose sleep over. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm thinking I'm pretty accurate with this. You know what I'm saying? The ones who you were into them more than they were into you, and you knew it. Those were the ones. Those were the times. Those are the ones when you caught the feelings and you got the heartbreak. So the whole thing is, all you gotta do is just reverse it. You be the female in that in the hierarchy, and then the male. Like you make sure she is into you more than her. The same shit. You are unavailable. You are unobtainable. And then you get that same result that you did, you're gonna get that result for you now. See what I'm saying?
Ooh, yes. My mentor said this to me. He said, "He who cares the least in a relationship controls the relationship." Just what you said. When you care the least, you control the relationship. When you care the most, she controls the relationship.
And when you give zero fucks, then fucking what you say, the imagination is God's fucking playground.
Yeah. Some of y'all have not, y'all, oh man, you just hit it, man. Some of you guys have not taken your woman on recess yet. She's still in class. You need to take her on the playground and play in her imagination. Y'all haven't taken her on recess. Come on, you know when you went on recess when you were little, I couldn't wait to go on recess. So I was gonna play high, gonna get and play high, gonna get some more, play high and get some, and even some more. Hit her with the ball in the head, hit her braids and barrettes out, her cry about it. But then she liking me in class. I want to sit by Lawrence. Because we play high gonna get already. But you know what I'm saying? You got to take her out to that place. You got to open the door, but you can't care about it. You guys care too much. I know because I'm speaking from experience. I've been that guy.
Hey,
Oh my
ooh,
God.
ooh. Yeah, let me say this. Like, this is important too. This is imperative. Yeah, say it is though. Watch this because okay, you guys like pussy. You guys like vagina. You chase vagina, whatever. So you got to figure out when you get vagina how it's gonna change your life. So even me, like this is just me starting off. So the first time, like back in the day, it's different. We older, so you met a girl, you talked to her, hung out with her, all that type of shit. So I remember the first time I met a girl and I had sex with her the same day I met her. Man, I was like, what the fuck? Met her. I met her. We was on the bus. Was on the bus. Met her. Spitting game to her. I was feeling real pimpish. I'm gonna test this shit out. See how saucy I am in real life. This shit. And that shit was going. And I was like, ooh. And the easier she was falling into my shit, the more confident I was saying it. Then I was just like, damn, this shit kind of easy. So we started fucking making out on the fucking. Matter of fact, it's the train, the bar. We was making out on the train and shit. Then we fucking got off, went to fucking this barbecue spot, Emila Vilas, and we fucking got it in there and shit. We didn't even eat. We just went in there and got it in. And I'm like, damn, I ain't even get her number, all that shit. So then I started trying that shit more times, and it was like, oh, okay, I know a little science to this shit now.
Church. See, on that playground, man, there's one what do you call the motherfucker? A ride or a toy? Well, there's one contraption that you must exercise more than others with the bras. It's the seesaw. The seesaw goes up and down. The heavier person, the bigger person, the stronger person, the person who carries more weight, the person who is a more significant presence controls the seesaw. So it is your job as a man to make sure that she goes up and down at the pace you want her to. Now, what do I say when I mean up and down? I'm talking about her self-view, her self-respect, her self-worth. It is perfectly okay to knock a woman down a couple of notches from time to time, as long as you build up those couple of notches from time to time. Her self-worth needs to be attached to the value you place on her. If you don't think something is good, guess who else doesn't think it's good? You guessed it, she doesn't. If you don't think something should be done, guess who ain't gonna do it? She's not. You know why? Because you control the seesaw. She's got on that dress, she looks amazing. Guess who can make her think she looks fat in it? She just got her hair done. She got an amazing new hairstyle she thinks is great. Guess who can make her think it sucks? But at the same token, guess who can reinforce her belief that it looks good on her? Man, there's nothing more powerful than controlling a woman's view of herself. The self that she's been knowing for years before she met you. The self that she knows inside and out. Motherfucker, that's power. That's conquering.
That's it, man. This too much. I'm all smiles over here. Woo!
Shout out.
If I say jump,
Chat.
she say how high, but not before she start jumping. She just fucking start jumping. Then she say, Dad, is this high enough? Big fucking key right there. Commands should be met with actions, not fucking questions.
I mastered that just in my daytime shit. It works.
Yeah, for sure.
It works so well in both of my worlds.
Yes, it does. It's amazing. Like I keep saying,
Not to Iman.
Women love it. Women love it. Like McDonald's, they can't get enough. Yeah,
man. I said on the other drop, man, like my red pill moment, I felt like, because I really didn't know it, because I know I didn't have no fucked up situation like how most people do, but I did kind of narrow it down to a point when I felt that, when I understood that, you know, when you a man, you ain't never had sex, you want to get it in, but when I realized that the women wanted the sex just as much as I did, then the dynamics changed, because then I realized that I got something that they desire just as much. While I'm wanting this shit, chase this shit, like they really want to give it up just as bad, you feel me? So why am I chasing it? And that's when I really understood what the fuck was up, man. Personally.
It took me a minute to understand that too. What you said when you said that, I resonated with that. And like you said, once that happened, it actually changed everything. It's like somebody took blinders off, because you always told that women don't want to do that. And I remember when I was little, this young lady, her name was Antoinette. Never forget that. It was my friend's cousin who lived across the street from my grandmother's house. That girl used to chase me up and down the street. And all she wanted to do, I always go back to this game. She couldn't wait tonight till we could all play hide and go get. And at that age, I understood, but I didn't understand what was really going on. And she would tell everybody, "Oh, I like Lawrence. I like Lawrence. I want to ride the bike with him, but I want to be on the front. I want to ride him." Oh, what? I didn't completely understand from a child's point of view. But as an adult, I understood that they want it more than we are offering it. What the thing of it is, you got to shed that mindset that they don't want it. Women want dick. It's plain and simple.
Bad.
They want it bad. They're just looking for you not to mess up with your mouthpiece and talk your way out of it.
Facts. They be having multi on the weekend shit. Y'all don't even be knowing y'all in the rotation.
Rotation.
They be having straight rotation. I hear all the stories. They tell me all about it. They tell me all about it. Y'all remember Coming to America when Eddie had the girl hop on one foot in the movie? He actually told her to stop. That bitch still jumping. Yeah, man, because she was trained. She was trained so hard in her brain that he didn't even have to do nothing to her. She already came like that, batteries included.
But sure.
Just ready to do it.
No challenge at all, man. And somebody, I want a woman that's a challenge. Why?
That's that ego, man. That's
you ain't got no challenges in your fucking life already.
Right.
Fuck you. My woman needs to be a challenge, nigga. My woman need to be submissive. Do what the fuck I say.
I shall overcome stubbornness. So he could do the stick in the top of the hill and shit.
Crazy.
And the sun comes out. That's some weird shit, man. That's how y'all be feeling though. Da-da-da, she says she loves me.
That big S on their chest.
Then the sequel, her kids say they love me too. They call me dad for the first time.
Hey, daddy.
Yeah, that shit. But you know what, man? That's a hell of a song, man. But it's really shit. Yeah, it's really shit, man. Like, man, let me tell you the crazy shit I ever seen, man. This real talk. Crazy shit I ever seen. I saw a nigga who old lady was fucking his homie, right? And they got so bold that even with fucking people outside, the nigga would come and drop her off, not all the way at the top of the hill where we couldn't see, but about halfway down to where they were visible, but not right in front of her door. Nigga used to drop her ass off right there. We ain't never know when he picked her up because we only used to see her dropping them off, see him dropping her off. And man, this shit went on for a while, man, for a while. You know, I finally told the homie, man, you know what I'm saying? It was cool, nigga, man. Like, it was cool, man. And I was like, you know, I said, man, you need to keep your eye on your bitch, man. Like, some nigga be dropping. I ain't even telling him it was his partner. I was like, man, some nigga be dropping your broad off, man. Like, dropping off all the time, man. Well, no, man, that's probably. I said, nah, man, nigga be kissing your bitch goodbye. And he was like, man, he checked about it, man, and went in, man. They got into a whole lot of hoopla, man. About 3 days later, man, he was all hooked up with the bitch again. So I said, then I don't tell niggas about their bitches. I ain't telling you nothing. You know, your bitch fucking a nigga over there, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't said if I ain't hook them up, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey King, I done been convinced too. I done been like, yeah. Nigga be telling me like, yeah, man, woo. I'd be like, okay. Then like a week, he'd be like, yeah. So they won't even tell you it's back. They're just like, oh yeah, me and her chilling. Oh, okay. You feel me? I thought she was on ice, but whatever. You know.
It's just because she locked him with her legs. She put an extra couple strokes on him, sucked him real good. He was in a comatose for about a
probably not even that. She probably just cooked for him and that's it. That's all.
Right.
All it took was some bacon and eggs and a biscuit.
Ouch. Next thing you know, we can get back together. Promise you. It's amazing. Most guys will never understand this. And I keep saying this, I'm emphasizing this again. It is imperative for you guys to understand what you're getting here, you're not going to get anywhere else because you don't get this combination of 3 different time zones for one thing, 3 different life experiences, 3 different ages, and you get 3 different backgrounds. So you're getting game from all spectrums. And what you have to do is you need to go back and digest what we're talking about. Because what you're getting is three guys talking on how it really is and what really happens. Real life stories, not made up in the book. Fantasy is only for the woman that when we deal with them. We treat her. We dropping truth right here. Because at the end of the day, none of us would be doing this if we didn't care about you being in the blue pill and coming over into the red pill. And not being simps and being so sold out to a woman, putting her on a pedestal that you forget to put yourself on a pedestal. Once you guys don't have enough value in yourself, that's why you look value in a woman.
Damn, LDA. I think, shit. How do you follow that shit up?
I mean, reality, man. I think about. I do a lot of retrospecting, or a lot of introspecting. I'm sorry, introspecting in my own life. It's when I put value on what I say, what I do, where I go, and what I spend time with, and I put that as such a high esteem. That means some women are not going to qualify to be in my life. They cannot. Even with the best thing they can do is give me the sex. Even with the sex, they don't qualify because then they serve as a distraction to where I'm going and not an asset to where I need to be at. So some women are disqualified. I had one I had to disqualify a couple of weeks ago. Kept playing. Either you're gonna get it or you're not. Either you want the dick or you don't. I'm gonna come up. I don't got time for all that. Cut her.
Quit being sprung and wanting to tell your friends how bad she is. Think about the energy she's gonna bring you, fam. Because when you have sex with her two or more times, then you coming with the energy and her now. So you maybe get away with it the first or second time, but after the third time, she bringing herself and her energy with her. So she may have confrontations. She may be needy for validation. All this shit. So all that you gotta give her is taken away from you, and that's where you fucking up because all you doing is just fucking her anyway. I mean, and it's not really a good payoff. I mean, so you gotta think about the energy and what she gonna bring. You know what I'm saying? Even just not even a roast like single moms. Like we already know that's cliche like single mom shit, but just on some real shit. You know that it's a situation that's gonna come with that. Just off the rip. No matter how fine she is, no matter how much chemistry y'all have, no matter how laid back she is, no matter how humble she is, no matter how understanding she got a situation. And if you ain't got no kids, you don't have no situation coming to one with a situation. You come in there with a combo. Y'all start with a combo. You on level one. She already got a combo in. So that's how y'all started. Good luck.
And you know what, man? And not only starting that way, but just overall pedestalizing women, no matter if they have these situations or not. Like, whatever happened to the time? Like, this is the thing. We don't live in a society where you can hold a woman accountable in her real life for those things. You can't go to her job and say, you know what? She got 3 children by 6 men. Y'all should not hire her for this position. She don't represent the company right. You can't do that shit. But when it comes to your interaction with a woman, of course, you have to make a distinction between the things that you view as valuable. And if a woman doesn't possess any of those things, then you lower her value in your mind. I don't understand how a man out here can go and be willing to marry a woman who's got 3 children by 3 men. What makes you think she's worthy of that position, nigga? Honestly, man, at what point does a man look at a woman and say, there's got to be a woman somewhere that every man on the planet looks at and says, oh, no, she's not worthy of marriage? But it's not that way. Because every woman out here can fuck around and get married. And I'm not talking about the dude there. I'm talking about the nigga, man, that pay all the bills. It's nuts out here, man. Man, listen, I'm not taking on. I do believe, man, it takes a village to raise a child. That's what they say. But they talk about the village of women. The men out in the fires, they doing some shit. When they say take a village to raise a child, man, they talking about the women. And I don't understand why any man would put himself in a situation where he settles for anything less than what he deserves. Somebody came and told me, man, well, you looking for, hey man, if there ain't no virgins, guess what? That just means there ain't no wives. That don't mean you can't deal with women. That don't mean you can't have no women. I mean you got to go monk. But certain positions require certain fucking characteristics, certain qualifications. You understand, bitch? Let me see your life. Let me see your life resume. How many times you aborted your womb? How many times you been pregnant and miscarried? How many times you been to the clinic because you slept with some nigga raw and came up with STD? These are the things you need to know, man, if you're talking about anything serious with a woman. But if you're not talking about anything serious, share that energy, strap up, and break backs. And then go back and hustle and make your money again.
Correct. A lot of times guys do not have a, this is this two things to add to that. Most guys don't have a resume set for the woman who comes in their life. They just accept women just to come in their lives. So let me repeat that again. Most guys do not have a resume for the women who show up in their life. So they end up accepting any woman who comes in life because you never had a resume. What I mean by a resume, you have prerequisites that you expect and that you're looking for in a woman. And if she doesn't meet it, she has to leave. And most times when I've done job interviews or when I'm on different committees, so one of the things I do in the public sector, a lot of times when we teach that class, we teach people how to get the job, but they have to follow certain steps in order to get that job. And just because you apply for a particular job doesn't mean that you're going to get hired, because you got 5 other people, 20 other people applying for the same job. So it's teaching value, but it's also teaching that you cannot accept just anyone to be a part of your life. Now, you may have a lower standard value. You could possible have a lower standard value if all she's going to do is she's going to just suck your dick. That's her service, and she goes. But I'm saying if you're going to have someone that's going to be a consistent rotation, she needs to be interviewed correctly and have a resume. She needs to say, well, here, baby, this is, thank you. We'll look over it and we'll get back with you. You have any references? Oh, okay. Good. Thank you. You have any references? Okay, good. Okay, thank you. And we'll get back with you and let you know. And what happened is when you do that, it increases your value, but it lets her know that now she has competition, that you are wanted by other women, and also that she can't come with the same old okey doke, well, look at my big old butt. Look at these big old titties. She has to come with more. And what happened is a lot of us, I don't want to say a lot of us, a lot of guys have not demanded that women bring more to the table than their kitty cat.
Fact. Hey man, it's getting late, man.
All right. I didn't realize it was late.
Yeah. It's midnight my time, so it's got to be 1 a.m. where you are, LDA.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
So shit, man. Fire show as always. I debuted my Patreon shit. We play BOA's fire shit, so I guess we'll end the show with Lawrence's fire shit. And y'all can just check out, like, and say whatever y'all want to say in the comments while we listen to some more fire game, because we all have fire games. And if y'all never heard this is a premiere.
Hit 'em.
Let's go to it. Boop. Her kryptonite. Use it wisely, niggas. Use the kryptonite wisely. It's a crazy lady in the front. She's stressed out. And he made that beat too.
And today I'm talking about her kryptonite. Her kryptonite. As you can recall from the story of Superman, he had all these superpowers, but it was just one thing from the planet Krypton that causes him to be weak, and that was kryptonite. And the rest of the thing is, once his enemies found out that kryptonite was his stuff. So what am I talking about? Her kryptonite. Her kryptonite is your ability to reject her on multiple levels. See, you have to understand that women have placed themselves along with society on such a high pedestal that when you reject them in any kind of way, it takes them into a tailspin. Because in reality, they are all insecure. I don't care how good she looks and what kind of body she has, her kryptonite is, why did God reject me? What is it about me? Do I still have the looks? Is it my makeup? Is it my clothes? Is it my body? They are insecure. So your ability to reject them stirs up the emotions inside of them of insecurity. So a wise master knows when to eject just the right amount of rejection to cause her to go into a tailspin. See, you cannot allow her to become that comfortable that she thinks she has it all together. It is when you present the kryptonite to her, rejection.
Sit the rejection.
She's reminded that she has more to do and more to work. See, when you reject her, you open up the door for you to insert your ideas inside of her. You have now embed your thoughts of her. Because remember, she thinks she's all of that in several bags of chips. But once you open up the bag of chips and realize that it's just air, just air, you realize that her kryptonite is your ability to reject her, your ability to not return.
Y'all heard that. It's the ability to reject it, man. Y'all enjoy y'all Friday nights, man. Pleasure as always. Everybody have a good night. Subscribe to the Book of Alpharonomy if you haven't. Subscribe to Lawrence D. Adams if you haven't. Subscribe to Happy Kingdom if you haven't. That's my final words. Y'all brothers got something y'all want to say?
Is BOA still there? Hey, I just put a link in Alfie's chat. Please go. I got a new single that's out on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, anywhere that you're looking on. It's called Midnight Love Making. Get that. It's the music you need to get her in the mood. That's right. The music you need to set the tone to get those draws. That's what this music is. It's relaxing. It's to the point. You need to get it. And I made it extra long so you don't have to constantly get up and disturb what you got to do. Get it. It's in iTunes. It's in Spotify. It's in stores and Amazon. That's called Midnight Love Making by Lawrence D. Adams. Look that up. Get that track so that you can set the mood for the woman that you're with.
Get that track, niggas. Peep gang, man. Appreciate everybody coming through the joint. It's been real in the field, man. This is our 8th one, man. We're gonna keep pushing and keep growing, man, and keep coming with this raw ass game that you can't get nowhere else on this platform or outside of it. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Be safe this weekend, man. Get out there, man, and don't spend too much money on these hoes.
Right, right. Peace, y'all.
Peace.